Hi, Mommy.
Time to get ready for school.
Can I wear my purple dress today?
Yeah, but wear your leggings, okay? It's cold out there. Morning, kiddo.
Hi, Mom. Look at this. It's really cool.
How'd you figure that out so fast?
It's easy.
So you keep telling me. Okay, hop to, Billy. Breakfast at 20. Jimmy? Jimmy, are you awake?
I'm awake.
Is everything okay?
I'm getting dressed.
Okay, well, if you need clean socks, there's some in the laundry room. Jimmy locked his door again.
Quick. Alert the press. An 18-year-old has locked his bedroom door.
Be serious, Sam. I'm worried, you know. He's been so withdrawn. It's not like him.
Well, you might find this hard to believe considering my incredibly upbeat personality, but you know what my parents used to call me at that age?
Yeah, I know. Sad sack.
Yeah.
Jimmy is not you.
Well, you can't have everything. Hey, come here. Now, how many times have I told you he's not a kid anymore? He's a senior in high school, college next year. He's leaving home. It's a big transition.
You can't explain everything away by putting it into a nice, neat little box.
And you can't turn a little independence into a melodrama. Now, he'll come around. Trust me, it's a guy thing.
No, no, no! Oh. Why is everything always so simple for you?
Because I am a truly amazing man.
Yep. Jimmy, breakfast! Jimmy!
Coming!
Hey, troops, I got the Walters job.
Yeah, Dad.
They want me to build a big house for them.
Morning.
How about some eggs?
Not really hungry.
My teacher says if you don't eat breakfast, you can't take good in school.
I got some cereal then. You gotta eat
I
something.
gotta get to school, Mom.
You feel all right?
I'm fine. Just a little tired. I was up late working on the history project.
You taking your vitamins?
Mom, I'm fine, really.
I took mine, Mom.
Me too.
You three?
Did you take yours, Mom? Okay, I'm a mom. It's my job to be neurotic.
Good job, Mom. Get your jacket. You're going to miss the bus.
Why do I have to take the bus? I told you I hate the bus.
We've been all over that, Billy. We'll see you after practice.
Why can't I go on the bus?
You're too little.
I'll wait for you out front after school.
Straight home from school? Rosie, go brush your teeth. We're out of here in 5 minutes.
I got a good idea. Why don't we tell Billy that he can't take the bus and tell Rosie that she has to, and they'll argue, and we'll give in. Everybody's happy.
Well, whose idea was it to have children anyway?
Listen, I'll come by this afternoon and get the flowers for the party tonight, all right?
Thank you.
Maybe I'll go by Jimmy's practice. It's on the way.
You're right, you know.
What?
You are a truly amazing man.
Yeah.
Here you go, baby girl. Bye, baby. Hi, Rosie. Maggie. Hi, Jane. How are you?
Great, except for this deja vu thing. Didn't we already pass first grade twice?
Yeah, how is Ethan?
Oh, adjusting to the idea of community college, we hope. But what about Jimmy? Ethan says he hasn't seen him around much lately.
Well, he's been pretty busy. I wouldn't think they'd pile the homework on seniors like that, but...
Oh, well, will you still speak to me when you have a son at Yale? Or will it be Harvard? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey,
Where you been? I called you twice last night.
I was studying at the library.
Jimmy, we're seniors. We're overstudying. A bunch of us are meeting at Shotzi's after school.
I got practice.
After practice, you idiot. Margot's gonna be there.
I can't.
Hey. What's up with you lately?
I don't know. You know, everything. I just feel like lately.
Hi, Miss Johnson.
Hello, Bailey. Jimmy, I'd like to see you in my office.
I got calculus.
It's all right. I told Mr. Purdy you'd be a little late.
So, Jimmy, we'll talk later, okay?
I can't. All right, I guess it's up to me.
So call me tonight, or I'll call you.
So, what's going on? I talked to a couple of your teachers. They tell me things haven't gotten any better. Mrs. Jackson says you haven't even handed in your last 2 papers. Are you sure there's nothing wrong? Maybe problems at home?
No, I told you everything's fine, really.
What about the therapist I told you about? Dr. Walters?
Yeah, I went. I mean, I saw him.
Good. Was it helpful?
I guess so.
And your parents, what do they say?
My parents?
You know, maybe it's time they came in and
No,
sat down.
I mean, they know. Believe me, and they're all over me about it. They worry too much anyway. But it's nothing. I mean, it's not nothing. I just haven't been into school lately, you know? Senior year and all, and I guess I just goofed off. But I'm on top of things now.
You're sure?
Yeah,
Because if there's a problem, maybe I can help.
there's no problem. Except for a lot of work to catch up on.
Okay. Well, I'm here if you need anything.
All right. I should get the class.
I know. You may go.
Thanks.
Kiddo,
Hi, Daddy.
how would you like to go watch your big brother do some fancy footwork?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's Jimmy, Dad? I don't see him.
Me neither. Hey, Matt, you seen Jimmy?
No, not since third period.
I want to see Jimmy kick the ball.
Well, maybe we'll have to kick him when we get home.
How's Malaya doing?
Malaya. Malaya, you know, 15, blonde hair, related to you by birth. Oh, you mean that lovely daughter I used to have that grew into some strange kid who argues with her mother for sport? She's fine. At least she was this morning. This afternoon, who knows?
Your mother must be loving this.
I never had mood swings like Malaya.
Lydia, I was there. You know, it's one of those little secrets they don't tell you about. If you want to be a mother, you have to be tough enough to survive years of severe rejection and relentless emotional abuse.
Hey, what do you know about it, Miss Mother of Perfect Kids?
Hey!
Mommy,
Hey, baby girl! Oh, you're so big.
I want to see the fish.
Hi, Lydia.
Hi, Warren. See you, June. I'm gonna go spy on the help.
Bye, Lydia. Honey, the fish are over there. And no, you can't bring them home. Jimmy wasn't at practice.
We had that big history project. Maybe he's at the library?
Maybe. So, where are the flowers?
Right here.
starting.
Well, you can wait another hour.
Did you clean your room?
Not yet. Really?
I forgot.
I've been asking you all week.
You could spend this weekend doing chores. Maybe you'll learn a little responsibility.
Dad.
No, that's it. Never had it with you.
How do I look?
Beautiful. Stunning. Marvelous. You have the stones?
What shoes are you wearing?
Oh, I like these. They look just like feet.
What's this? I thought I was your favorite dancing partner.
It was practice.
Fine.
You weren't even there. We saw. Can I kick him now, Daddy?
You go put your shoes on. I'll do it for you. Where were you?
I had some stuff to take care of. Sorry. Hey, look, I got these for Grandma's birthday. Think you like them?
Oh, they're beautiful. You shouldn't have spent so much.
I'm gonna tell Grandma you said that.
You could have told us, that you weren't going to practice.
I know. I'm sorry, Mom.
Jimmy, you made a commitment to your team. We expect you to live up to that.
I'm sorry, Dad. It won't happen again.
Why don't you go get dressed?
That's it? Sorry, Dad. Sorry, Mom. Go get dressed. How come I get grounded all weekend and he doesn't even get yelled at?
Come on, pal, chill.
It's not fair. He gets to do everything he wants.
Billy, take it easy.
He always acts like he's better than everyone else.
No, that's not true.
I hate you.
Billy.
Mom, let me talk to him, okay?
Can't come in.
All right. I just wanted to give you this.
What's your letter jacket?
Well, if you don't want it.
I want it. What do I have to do?
Nothing. I'll be graduating soon. I don't need it anymore.
But the season hadn't even started yet.
So what? You want it?
Okay.
Come here.
Thanks. Listen.
Hey, I know you don't really hate me. At least not all the time.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.
Yourself, Maggie. It's a terrific party.
Thanks, Mom. How is the birthday girl?
Great. Your sweetie boy looks wonderful tonight.
Oh, don't let him hear you call him that.
Well, I thought you said he was down lately.
Well, yeah, I don't know. He came in this afternoon like his old self. I guess he's worked things out. I wish they'd talk to us, Mom. I never know how much to push, how much to let go.
Honey, it's their job to pull away, to shut you out. And it's your job to let them.
I know, but it's so hard. I remember when he was born. He looked right at me. It was like we've known each other for 1,000 years. And it's always been like that. Until lately.
You have done a great job with him, Maggie. With all of them. Now, just don't worry so much. He's just trying to be his own man. He'll be back. Maybe not your sweetie boy anymore, but he'll be back.
I'm going to the kitchen. You want anything?
A dance with my oldest grandson.
I'll take cash. You're going to have to bribe Rosie. He's nuts.
Hi, Grandma.
My turn.
Okay.
Fred?
Ginger?
night.
All right, thank you.
Oh, did you buy that umbrella?
Thank you. Watch your step, Nora.
Great party, Mom.
Thanks, honey. You were pretty great tonight, too.
It was fun. Do you want me to help clean up?
No, I think we can get it, thanks.
Are you bucking for sainthood?
Just trying to make up for going off practice. Maybe get out of going to church, sleep in.
I guess so. You're feeling better, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I really am. I love you, Mom.
Oh, I love you too, darling.
I love you too, Dad. You guys are the best. So, good night.
Good night.
Mom, can I go over to Jason's?
Billy, you're grounded, remember? You're going to spend the afternoon cleaning out the garage.
Mom!
What the hell?
You know who it was? You know something.
Billy, stay here. Keep Rosie with me.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Mr. and Mrs. Stapp.
Billy and Rosie.
It's okay, ma'am. They're still in the kitchen. And I'll let you know as soon as your mother arrives. I know this is difficult. I need to ask you some questions. Do you know where your son might have gotten a gun?
Yeah. I have one. I locked it away years ago. Right after Jimmy was born.
38?
Yeah.
And is it registered?
Registered. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
What are they doing up there? What's taking them so long?
It's all right, ma'am. They're just following procedures. Now, if you can tell me, was your son... Had he been depressed lately? Was he acting differently?
No. What do you mean?
Appears to be a suicide.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Stapp, but that's...
Oh, now this was an accident.
So he hadn't been depressed. I'm sorry, ma'am. You can't go
My
in there.
daughter is in there, and I want to see my daughter. Maggie, what happened?
I don't know. Jimmy. Oh, God, Mama.
What happened? Come on. Maggie, what happened?
Oh.
Come on, people.
Maggie?
Who are these people? I want them to leave. I want them to leave.
Come on. Let's go.
I want to take Billy and Rosie to your house.
Yes, now, where are they?
Grandma! Grandma!
You go with Grandma. I'll come over later.
I want to stay here with you and Dad.
We have something to take care of. We'll be over as soon as we can, okay?
I want to talk to Dad.
I need you to be a big boy for me right now, okay?
Mom, what happened? What's going on? Where is Jimmy?
We'll talk when we get there, okay? You gonna be okay? Can you be a big boy for me? You can be all right, baby girl. You go with Grandma and your brother, okay? It'll be all right. You go on. If it was suicide, he would have left a note.
Well, not necessarily. Mrs. Stapp, I think we have all the information we need. Maybe we'd like to talk about this later.
Well, I want to know what proof you have that this was not an accident. What proof?
There are powder burns on his hand. One shot. It's unconfirmed, but it appears to be your husband's gun, among other things.
Well, it doesn't prove he meant to do it. He was probably just fooling around and it went off accidentally.
Well, Mrs. Stapp...
He was fine. Do you understand me? He danced with his grandmother and with his little sister. He was happy. Ask anyone. Please, please. Take him to Sutton's funeral home. I'll call them.
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Stapp, there's a service we can call to, clean up, if you like.
Talk to my husband. Oh, never mind. Yes, the service. You need a key.
Why did this have to happen? Why?
It was an accident, sweetheart. It was a terrible accident.
But we can't see Jimmy anymore? Never, ever?
No, honey, but he'll be with us in our hearts.
He's in heaven.
I want you two to try to get some sleep, okay? If you need anything, your dad and I will be right in the other room.
Mom,
Yeah?
leave the door open, okay?
Okay. Good night.
The kids get to sleep.
Yes.
Sorry I couldn't help you. Why did he do this? He's just a kid, for God's sake. Everything going for him. Whole life ahead of him. Why would he kill himself?
For God's sake, Sam, don't tell me you believe that crap.
Peggy, they said that he had...
Who the hell are they? And what do they know about Jimmy?
He had to go get the gun. He had to take it to his room. And
He
then
was curious. He was going to look at it. You said yourself you put it away years ago. It couldn't have been working right.
wasn't loaded.
Jimmy is our son. We know him, what his life is. You give me one reason why he'd want to die. Just one.
Maggie?
I can't believe the kids leave all these clothes over here. No wonder I can never find anything. I don't think this even fits Rosie anymore.
Are the kids all right? Do they need more blankets? I can get some more blankets. What about you, Maggie? What can I do for you?
You can take Billy and Rosie for me tomorrow. I have to go make some arrangements. Sam can't seem to. I have to make some calls and... I wonder if Billy's outgrown his suit. I imagine he has. He's outgrown everything else.
Why don't you let me take care of some of
I
this?
can do that.
Maggie, let me help.
It's my job to let him go.
What?
Wasn't that what you said, Mom? It's my job to let him go, and then one day he'll be back? I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I don't know what I'm saying. boy. Why? Why? Why?
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Dad, I have to go back to school. I've already got 2 weeks of work to catch up on. It'll take me forever. Mom goes to work.
Billy, you can go back when you're ready.
I want to go tomorrow.
Can I go too?
Of course you can.
Will Jimmy be mad?
No, honey, he won't be mad. Billy, are you sure about this?
Can I go up to my room now?
Can I go too?
Have you had enough to eat?
I'm not very hungry.
Sure, go ahead.
One of Japan's major industrial centers. This is a view of the most densely populated urban area. Here is how it looked 24 hours after the quake. And this is how it looks today.
Maggie? I just needed water. I think it'll come back. Kids do. They went back to school. And Ward? He hardly gets dressed. But then, why should he? He never leaves that house.
Listen, why don't we have lunch together today? It'll give us a chance to talk.
I have to leave early. I have some errands.
Maggie, you don't have to be here at all. I can handle it. Why don't you take some time off, you know? I mean, you've worked every day since...
What am I supposed to do, Lydia? I sit around the house all day and look at his pictures? Clean out his drawers?
Maggie, I know how you feel.
No, you don't know how I feel.
What can I do?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me why my son's dead. Maybe you can tell me how to go on living when all I want to do is to crawl in the grave with him. You can tell me how to live, because I don't know anymore. I don't know anything anymore.
What do you think, Mom?
Perfection. Kid expects perfection.
I think we should sell Jimmy's car.
You can't. Billy's gonna need it when he's 16.
That's in 4 years.
He didn't go to practice that day. I mean, I should have talked to him. I should have made him tell me what was going on. But he was so happy at the party. He was fine. He was his old self, you know.
I know, honey. I know.
Yeah, maybe if I worked harder, maybe if I'd made more money.
What do you mean?
Well, if I'd have been a better provider, he wouldn't have had to go to work, and he could have stayed home with the kids.
What are you saying? Jimmy's dead because I went back to work? Is that what you mean?
I don't know what
I'm selling the car.
Maggie!
In here, Mom. Thanks for taking the kids this afternoon.
We had fun. I think it was good for them to get out.
I'm just going to finish up here and then start dinner. Do you want to eat with us?
Maggie, can we talk?
I'm pretty busy right now, Mom.
Well, you can't do everything around here and go to work.
Well, who else is going to do it, Mom? Sam?
He's grieving, Maggie. Maybe you should, too. Deal with what's happened.
Deal? Who do you think's been looking after Billy and Rosie all these weeks? Who do you think's paying the bills and making sure that the damn laundry's done?
Well, that's not what I mean.
I made the funeral arrangements. I picked out his casket and his clothes.
And you insisted on a private funeral. Why didn't you invite our friends? Jimmy's friends, his classmates, his team. Is that what you call dealing?
I'm doing the best I can. I'm sorry, Mom. I don't know. I don't know how to help Sam. And the kids, it's all I can do to let them out of my sight for 5 minutes at a time. I just keep thinking that if I just put one foot in front of another and get through one more day, nothing makes sense anymore. Except maybe the laundry.
And nothing will until you face it. Honey, I don't care how hard you work, how busy you stay. You won't begin to recover from this until you admit that Jimmy killed himself.
Don't you ever say that to me again. Ever.
Maggie, what I said about you staying home with the kids, I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
It doesn't matter.
No, I mean, we made that decision together. It's just that sometimes the what-ifs drive me crazy, you know? I mean, what if we made him go to church with us that day? Or what if we made him stay home and talk to us?
Sam, please.
Well, why don't you talk about it, Maggie? You never talk about it.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Something. Whatever you're thinking about.
Well, I try not to think about the what-ifs. Because if I do, all I can think of is, what if you'd never brought that gun into the house?
Daddy?
You ready for your bath, honey?
I want Daddy. Daddy?
What is it, sweetie?
I have a question.
Well, lay it on me.
Are you gonna die too?
What? No, why would you think that?
'Cause you're sad. And Jimmy was sad before he died. I could tell.
Honey, I'm sad because Jimmy died. We all are. But it's okay to be sad.
Mommy's not sad.
Sure she is.
No, she's mad.
She just misses him.
Me too.
Me three. Hmm? How do you do it, Maggie? How do you just keep going?
Somebody has to. Maybe I have to. I don't know what else to do.
Tell me we'll make it through this.
How long are you going to do this? Billy and Rosie need to ride to school.
You can't take them?
No, I can't. You're not working. We're almost through our savings. My paycheck won't cover the bills. And you can't get off your butt long enough to take the kids to school?
I could start taking the bus again.
I don't want to go to school anyway.
Right. And I'm President of the United States. Okay, guys. Let's go. Stop bus leaving in 5 minutes.
Daddy, you look like a bum.
A bum? Who you calling a bum? This is my new look. I'm growing a beard. Maybe I'll get my ear pierced, too.
Ew, gross.
Say goodbye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Bye, guys. Jimmy? Is everything all right?
I'm getting dressed.
If you need clean socks or some in the laundry room. Jimmy, open the door. I want to talk to you. Jimmy. What's wrong, sweetie boy? You can tell me.
Staff?
Hi, Matt. How are you?
Fine.
So, you're glad to be out for the holidays?
Well, we're not out till next Friday.
Maggie? Hi, Karen. How are you doing? Fine. Great. Good. Gosh, I haven't seen you in... Oh, I know. I've been so busy. 'Tis the season, you know. Rosie's Christmas pageant's coming up. She's going to be one of the wise men. And Billy's playing hockey all over the county, so, yeah, you know how it is.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's really good to see you.
It's good to see you, too. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
Look, I tried to talk him out of dropping out. I really did, but...
Matt. Dropping out?
Yeah, soccer. I mean, I didn't know. He said it was because of homework, but...
I'm sorry, Maggie. Matt took Jimmy's death very hard. Well, we all did. Come on, honey, let's go.
When did he drop out?
Well, I thought... I mean, he said you made him do it, you know, because of school.
When did he drop out, Matt?
I don't know. It was only a couple of weeks in the preseason. Mrs. Stapp?
You could have told us you weren't going to practice, you know.
I know, Mom. I'm sorry.
Jimmy, things happen. You know, people make mistakes. We all do. But it's okay. Don't lie to me. Don't ever lie to me. There's nothing that you can't tell me, nothing you ever have to lie to me about. Okay?
Okay, Mom.
Can I go over to Jason's?
Oh, it's too close to dinner. Maggie?
I'm gonna go outside. Can I go too?
Maggie?
Okay.
Maggie? What is it, honey? What's wrong? His college applications? My God, he never sent them in. F? D, incomplete?
He lied. About everything.
Hi, can I help you, please? Excuse me, you can't just walk back here. I'm sorry, you need an appointment.
Mr. Davies.
I tried to stop
My name is
her.
Maggie Stapp. I have a son. I had a son who went to school here.
Close the door, please, Alice. And tell Miss Johnson that Mrs. Stapp is here. Yes, Mrs. Stapp, I know who you are. And I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
Is that all you have to say?
Pardon me?
I want to know why the hell you didn't tell me about these. These are Jimmy's papers, failing grades, tests he didn't even bother to finish. Now, an honor student suddenly starts failing all his classes, and you don't consider it important enough to inform his parents? You had a kid in trouble here, and you didn't do anything about it.
I know you're upset, Mrs. Stapp.
These kids are in your care all day, every day, and you have a responsibility to tell them.
We take very seriously, believe me. Susan, this is Maggie Stapp, Jimmy's mother.
Mrs. Stapp, I am so sorry about Jimmy.
Apparently, Mrs. Stapp is just now finding out that Jimmy was failing his classes.
I don't understand. He said you were all over him about it. He even said that he went to see the psychologist I recommended, so I thought you must...
What psychologist?
Dr. Walters. Darren Walters. No, I'm not sure he even went. My God. I never realized...
Mrs. Stapp, every teacher in this school has between 30 and 40 students per class. They just don't have time to...
My son is dead. Do you understand that my son is dead and it didn't have to happen?
Here are the notes his teachers sent home informing you of his grades. Your signature is on every one. I'm truly sorry for your loss, Mrs. Stapp, and you're right, Jimmy was a student here, but you lived with him.
I can't believe you said that. Mrs. Stapp, wait, please. Jimmy forged your signature. Mrs. Stapp. Jimmy was a terrific kid. I liked him a lot. I don't know what happened. I remember last spring helping him with college applications.
He never sent them.
Wait. Let me give you Darren Walters' number, please. If I had had any idea, if there had been anything at all, I would have called you immediately. He hid it so well from everybody.
Thank you. I want to see Dr. Walters. No, today. Now. What's this regarding? My son was one of his patients. No, he will not be with me. He killed himself 2 months ago.
I'm Darren Walters. I'm very sorry to hear about your son.
His name was Jimmy. Jimmy Stapp. Maybe you don't remember him. Tall, dark hair, smart, athletic, desperate.
I remember him.
Why? Because he was such a messed up kid?
Because he was such an impressive kid. Why don't you sit down? I don't have a lot of time today.
You make it a habit of treating kids without telling their parents?
Jimmy was 18.
He was a boy. I was his mother.
Even if he'd been under legal age, I would have hesitated to inform you without his permission. Patient-doctor privilege provides an important safety net here. Before he said anything to me, he made sure that I would honor that.
So you just let a suicidal boy walk out of here?
He wasn't suicidal. Not then. Please. Jimmy came here for help. Paid the bill out of his own pocket. Not an easy thing for a kid that age.
Look, I just want to find out what happened here. You know, what you and Jimmy talked about.
Well, we talked about school, family, sports, pretty much the usual pressures. He said he'd been feeling depressed, isolated.
That's it?
I only saw him once.
Look, he hadn't been himself for a while, but the night before he died, he was better. I mean, he was happy, I'm sure of it.
Probably because he'd made his decision.
What decision?
To die. I know it sounds convoluted, but once they see an end to the pain, it's a relief. They can be almost euphoric at the end.
Thank you for your time.
Here, take this. It's a support group for families. You might find it helpful.
Didn't he say anything about me? Or Sam? Or...
He loved you very much. He didn't want to let you down. This wasn't your fault.
How do you know?
Where have you been?
I'll be ready in a minute. Where are the kids?
Called you at work. You weren't there. Where have you been?
I went to the high school today. The teachers have been sending home notes all along about how he's doing. He just forged my name.
I don't believe this.
He also went to a shrink.
What? When?
About a month before he died. I went to see him.
What happened? What did he say? Did he tell you anything?
Jimmy's life had been falling apart. And I never knew a thing.
Honey, Jimmy hid his feelings from all of us. Nobody knew.
I'm not nobody. I'm his mother.
Please, dinner. I'm starving.
What are you doing with that? Take that off.
Mom.
This is Jimmy's. Take
Mom.
it off now.
What are you doing? Jimmy gave it to me. Jimmy gave it to me.
What's the matter with you?
Jimmy gave it to me.
Billy?
I'm sorry. God, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's me, Billy.
Go away.
Come on, pal. Talk to me.
I hate Mom. I hate her.
Your mother didn't mean that.
Wish I died instead of Jimmy.
Don't you say that. Don't you ever say that. You hear me? I love you so much. So much.
You always liked Jimmy best.
Now, that's not true. It's not even close. Now, listen to me for a minute. Now, your mother is having a hard time with this. It's not easy for her trying to keep everything together, and I haven't been much help.
No, Dad, you're fine.
No, I haven't been keeping up my end of things.
What did he do with Dad?
I don't know. I wish I did. Did you talk to Billy?
I tried. But he's really mad, and I don't blame him.
Maggie, if we're going to get through this, we have to do it together.
Together? You sit around here for weeks doing nothing, and now you say we have to get through this together?
And you think if you keep this house running, we're all fine? We're not fine. We're losing it. You're losing it.
Me?
When was the last time we did anything together? When was the last time we had a conversation that wasn't about
brush your teeth, or do your homework, or mail the damn mortgage checks. Now, Rosie and Billy have clean clothes and food on the table, but they are falling apart, and you can't even see that?
How dare you lecture me about the children? I tried to tell you that there was something wrong with Jimmy, but you wouldn't listen to me. You said I was making a little independence into a melodrama. He'd be fine, you said. Trust me, you said.
You have blamed me for this from the beginning.
And you blame me. And you know what? We're both right.
Billy? You look great. Will you do me a favor?
What?
Will you wear this tonight? Please. I can take the sleeves up for you if you want.
I don't want to change it.
I love you, Billy.
Come on, we're going to be late. Come on.
Yes, sir.
The three wise men followed the star to the little town of Bethlehem.
There he is.
On the way, they met shepherds tending their flocks in the fields, and the shepherds said, "Whoa, what is that bright star in the sky?"
I can't do this anymore.
Sam, don't do this.
If I don't leave now, something in me will be broken, and I won't ever be able to get it back.
Great, another guy thing. You go and get stuff and the guy walks out.
Well, you can blame me for this, too, if you like. Won't change things. I can't reach you anymore, Maggie.
Sam, something in me is broken, too. I've been trying to go on for Billy and Rosie. We have to.
It's not working, Maggie.
But you can't do this to them. Not now. We need some time.
The way things are between us, it only makes it worse for them.
Oh, for God's sakes, we're their center. The two of us together. Don't make them lose that, too.
They already have.
It's almost Christmas. Do you have to do this now?
I'll stay till after Christmas.
Work.
Decided on the red one? Lots of water. Pay up at the cashier. Merry Christmas. Happy Ward, what are you doing here? Only 2 more shopping days. Hey, are you all right?
Well, Maggie didn't tell you?
Tell me what?
I'm moving out.
What? You can't do that.
Maggie, I want you to go somewhere.
The store's packed. I can't go anywhere.
Yes, you can.
I called your mother. She's making dinner for the kids.
You go. You should go. And while you're at it, find me a present. An expensive one. Goodbye, Maggie.
I'll see you, Ward.
Where are you going?
Maggie, just give this a chance. You might be surprised.
That's
fine.
Hi. Hi, Sam. Welcome. You must be Maggie. I'm glad you came. I have a couple seats right over here. Everybody, this is Maggie and Sam.
Hi, Maggie.
Hello, Sam.
Hello.
Okay, Julie. Go ahead.
My name is Julie, and on the 27th of May, my husband completed suicide.
I'm Sandy. 4.5 years ago, my daughter took her own life.
I'm Roz. 2 years ago, my husband took his own life in the garage with carbon monoxide.
I'm Victor, and February of this year, my wife completed her suicide with sleeping pills.
My name is Sabine. My fiancé completed his suicide April 16th.
Frank, on December 9th of last year, my son, Mitch, hanged himself in his bedroom.
It's up to you.
I'm Sam, and our son, Jimmy, shot himself 2.5 months ago.
Maggie.
How'd you get home?
A cab?
Listen, Maggie.
No, you listen. That was a dirty trick you pulled tonight. If you want to spill your guts in front of a bunch of strangers, then you go right ahead, but don't ever do that to me again.
I'll do whatever I can to prevent you from destroying this family.
You're the one who's leaving.
Look, I had no choice. You proved that tonight.
You still don't get it, do you? Do you think I didn't feel like falling apart when Jimmy died? Did you think that was easy for me? You think you were there for me? You weren't. The only one you've talked about was you. Your grief, your anger, your guilt. And now you want me to grieve your way. Well, I can't. This is the way I go on living. And if you don't like it, then you can just leave. Get out.
Stop it, Mommy! Stop it!
Rosie, oh, honey, yes, please. Honey, I'm sorry.
No, you're mean. No wonder Jimmy wanted to die. Daddy, make her stop.
No, baby. It's all right. Your mommy's not mean.
Is too.
No, sweetie. Your mommy and I just had an argument, that's all. Both of us. You and Billy have arguments, don't you? Doesn't make you mean, does it? Okay. But you go tell your mommy you're sorry for saying that, okay?
Sorry, Mommy.
I'm sorry, honey. Want me to take you back up to bed? One, two, three.
You okay?
Mom, turkey was perfect this year. Mom? Mom, what is it?
I love you, Maggie.
I know. I love you too.
It's my fault.
What are you talking about?
You Jimmy and everything.
Mom, that's ridiculous.
Is it? Ever since you were a little girl, I tried to teach you to be strong, to work harder, to keep on going no matter what. I knew life was hard. I wanted you to be hard too, but look at you.
We really have to talk.
Yes, we do. I do. You still have a family, Maggie. You have a husband who loves you, and you're throwing it away.
It's his choice to move out, not mine.
Have you been there for him?
Why is it always about him? What about me?
Have you?
I can't. Not the way he needs. I just can't forgive him. I don't know. He's so much like Jimmy.
Sam's not like Jimmy. These last few months, you have been withdrawn and secretive, depressed. But you won't face it. You just keep it all inside, trying to be good Maggie, the good little girl. Sam isn't like Jimmy. You are. And he was just like you. It's not Sam you can't forgive. It's Jimmy.
Billy, listen, guys. Your dad and I called you in here because, well, your dad's going to move out for a while. This has nothing to do with you. This is between me and your dad.
But you're getting divorced?
No, Billy. We haven't made any decisions yet.
Where are you going, Daddy?
Well, you know the Jacksons? Remember them? Well, they're away for the winter, and I'm going to stay at their house while they're gone. And they even have rooms for you and Billy if you want to come spend the night.
No! You can't do this. It's not fair.
Billy, honey, your dad and I both love you. We're still going to be your mom and dad. I know you have friends as parents.
Come on, guys. Why don't we go over there now and you'll just see where I'm going to live. Okay?
It's going to be all right, honey. You'll
No,
see.
it won't.
Can we go over there now, Daddy?
Sure, baby girl. Why don't you go get your coat, okay?
Hey, guys. What's taking so long?
Rosie, what are you doing?
I'm going with Daddy.
No, honey, you're staying here with
I don't
me.
want to. Billy says we don't have to.
Billy, this is your home.
No, it's not. Not anymore. All you cared about is Jimmy.
That's not true. How can you say that?
He's dead. And we're not.
Come on, Billy, we're out of here.
Sam.
Why don't I take them over there for the weekend? It's just for the weekend. You guys can help me get settled, and then we'll talk about what to do, okay?
I'm not coming back, Dad.
Me neither.
I'll call you tomorrow.
I just can't accept that.
It's not that people who commit suicide want to die. They just want to stop hurting. Their emotional pain is so excruciating, so relentless, so impossible to resolve that they feel they have no other choice.
But he was a kid, for God's sakes. He had problems, but they were nothing. What? School? Grades? He had a good life.
Maggie, kids live in the moment. Especially these days. They don't see the long haul. They don't understand normal cycles of good and bad, that you have to work through things over time. How can they have any perspective when television teaches them conflicts get resolved in 30 minutes?
I know what you're saying.
Some people survive unspeakable horrors without turning to suicide, and others, at least from an outside perspective, seem to have good lives. But inside they're overwhelmed with suffering.
Suffering? Oh, God, why didn't he tell me? He could have told me. I don't understand. Why didn't he come to me?
Maybe he was trying to protect you. Maybe he was ashamed. Didn't want you to think badly of him.
But I loved him. I loved him. Why? Why would he do that?
I'm sorry.
I...
There are never any easy answers. Sometimes no answers at all. For the survivors, there usually is no why.
Okay, let's get started. Frank, I believe you wanted to talk about rage tonight, which I think is a very important issue for all of us. Hello.
Hello. My name is Maggie. And my son. Our son died. He committed suicide. Shot himself 91 days ago.
Welcome, Maggie. Just one thing. We say completed suicide. Committed suggests a criminal. Okay. We were going to talk about rage.
The kid's all right.
I think they're strong. Like their mother.
You know, in my day, we never talked about anything. I guess I'm partly responsible.
No, they're sure not. None of us are. We're just doing the best we can.
I know you're mad at me. And you have every right. But can I ask you something? Do you know what my job is?
I know. You're the boss of the garden place.
Well, it's my second job. My first job is being your mother.
So what? That's not a real job.
Oh, yes, it is. And it's a lot more important and a lot harder than any other job I've ever had. It means caring for you and protecting you. And I couldn't protect Jimmy. And I've been feeling so bad about that I've been making lots of mistakes.
But you didn't make Jimmy die, Mom.
I know. I just wish I could have saved him.
Jimmy screwed everything up.
Shut up, Billy.
No, Rosie, that's okay. We're mad and sad and confused. All sorts of things. All of us. And we have to talk about it. Talk about everything. We can't run away from our feelings. So I want you guys to come home. I want to try again. We're still a family, even though Jimmy's gone.
Do you and Dad still love each other?
Of course, honey. And we love you guys more than anything in the whole world. Will you come home?
Yes. I love you, Mommy.
Will you give me another chance, Billy? I'm glad you're home. I missed you.
Me too.